going to talk about who should play Doctor Who next.
Yeah.
Yeah. We think they should be British.
I think they always have been, haven't they?
Yeah,
They've always been
they
British.
always have been and should. I think it's such a British show now. It's part of British culture. It has to be a British actor.
Definitely. I think they need a different personality to what the past Doctors have had. So we've had like an angry Doctor, we've had like a crazy Doctor. Do you know what I mean? We've had like a variety of different ones, and I think we just need someone that's different.
Yeah. Well, that comes with every regeneration of the Doctor. There'll always be a little soft reboot, like we mentioned earlier. So we've got a list of celebrity names, agree or disagree, but we feel like they could be good choices.
Okay. Yeah.
Richard Ayoade, aka Moss from the IT Crowd.
Yeah, he's the comedian, isn't he?
Yeah. He'd be good for the humour of the Doctor, and he's got the look as well. Like he can look like the Doctor, and the quirkiness and all that. But I can't see him doing the serious scenes we also get in Doctor Who. Especially
with him playing a character like Moss. This is kind of highlighting my problem with having Matt Lucas as one of the companions as well. Like it's like I've seen them in a comedy role and now I can't take them seriously almost.
Yeah.
That's why I agree with you there. Like he'd be great until it got to the serious bits where it's like the empowering looking down the camera.
He might work better as a comic relief, better a character in the show then.
So like a companion or something,
yeah. The next one we got is Michaela Cole. This never crossed my mind till I saw it on another website about like people who should play, and it makes so much sense to me now that I think about it. She's done the fun and comedy side of her acting career. She did that with Chewing Gum, and she's also gone on the dark side of her acting with I May Destroy You and other properties, and I see it as well. I can see her in like a fun like Doctor Who-esque outfit being the Doctor, because she can play those scenes and that role.
So she's got the range to get
and she's to do those serious as well. Everyone likes Michaela Cole. So I don't think anyone would really complain if they announced that she'd be the new Doctor.
No, definitely not. Next one. This one's a little bit of a wishy-washy one. But we've got Daniel Radcliffe. Now, I think, again, he's done more serious than he's done comedy. And I think he can do comedy. But I think what we're trying to say is, with the Doctor Who actors or actresses, they're not very A-class, whereas Daniel Radcliffe has been A-class.
Yeah.
Ever since Harry Potter, he's kind of been... He's not really done like a big franchise or a big film.
No.
Or even since something like The Woman in Black.
Yeah.
Or since something along those lines. So...
I've seen him in a few things, but they've been more like indie films.
Yeah, smaller productions and stuff like that.
But like, he fits that bill. He's British. He can play the serious parts, and he has been known to play the comedic and quirky parts. Like the villain in Now You See Me Too, which he plays. He plays that fun quirkiness of a character really well in that, and he can bring that into the Doctor. So
definitely.
I think he can work as Doctor Who if he ever did it or has ever offered.
Yeah, sure.
The next one we got written down is Nicholas Hoult. For people who don't know, that's is it Tony from Skins?
I think so. I can't remember. I'm not very good at the names off the top of my head.
But he played Skins. Effie's brother.
Yeah, British actor. The one thing I've got about this one, he doesn't... I know this is going to sound very vague, but he doesn't look like a Doctor Who.
No. I do kind of get what you're saying. I can't picture him in some kind of suit looking over the TARDIS console.
Yeah.
Like, I can't picture him doing that.
Yeah.
But
that's
he fits the bill as an actor and like what we'd find for someone playing it. But like I said, I don't think he's got the look quite right.
No, I agree. Yeah, I think, like you said, everything else is there. It's just the look of the Doctor.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like a Doctor. But I'd say the same about our next one, which is Tom Felton.
Yeah, going back to Harry Potter actors.
Yeah.
This is the one who played Draco Malfoy, if people are wondering. He doesn't look like Draco Malfoy anymore. He's grown up a bit.
I know, but I still feel as though. I mean, he could play it. Like, I reckon I'm being a little bit tunnel visioned here and thinking that a Doctor Who has to look in a particular way. But
yeah,
we might be surprised by the fact he plays like quite a cool new. This could be the way that they introduce the new generation of Doctor Who, with somebody like that's completely different to what we've had before, that we don't expect them to be good at playing the role, but they are.
Yeah.
So it's like that. That's how I think the new generation of Doctor Who should have gone. But yeah,
I think he could do it personally. He reminds me a bit of like a young Peter Capaldi. So I think he could do it.
Yeah.
But moving on, this was your shout, Rowan Atkinson.
This was my favourite option. No, yeah. I know I've said in the past, like, people that do comedy in particular, but this man has so much range. He's played Mr. Bean, which is like, he doesn't talk at all, and then he's played in Johnny English. And I know Johnny English isn't a serious film, but there is bits that are classed as serious. He's like a British treasure, and so is Doctor Who. And if they want to revive the series, then they bring a British treasure and Doctor Who together. It'd work perfectly.
And you can argue that he's already done his audition tape.
With the comic relief, yeah.
But ages ago, in comic relief, I think it was like a 90s comic relief. They did like a spoof Doctor Who thing where he played the Doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Rowan Atkinson has had quite serious roles as well.
Yeah.
And like, he has got the range. He fits the bill of what we see in the Doctor, and he's older as well, which I think makes more sense for the Doctor to look older.
Yeah, definitely.
There's another one as well, Andrew Lee Potts. If anyone doesn't know who that is, that's the guy who played Connor in Primeval. And if you still don't know who that is, I can't really give you another example.
You've not going to know who that is. It's like a show from...
charismatic tech geeky guy on that show, and I think that kind of fits the bill for him to play some kind of incarnation of the Doctor. But I wouldn't put him up there as my favourite to play the Doctor.
No, definitely not. No. The next one we've got is Tilda Swinton. For those who don't know who this one is, it's the ancient one in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
She plays the ancient one. Sorry. I think this one's a really good suggestion. This is based more so on the way she is in Doctor Strange. Like, she's quite witty, and I think bringing something like that and that experience into the Doctor Who role, I think it fits perfectly.
You can say her character in Doctor Strange, where she's playing the ancient one, actually has similarities to the Doctor. They're this old being. They have all this knowledge of the world, time, and dimensions, and all this science fiction stuff.
Yeah.
But they've also got this funny and charismatic attitude behind them. But when things do get serious, they can also switch as well. So Tilda Swinton, like, she's a very, very good fit. It's just whether Tilda Swinton would do that.
On the topic of Doctor Strange, we put down Benedict Cumberbatch. Now, it'd be great to see him play the role. he's played in a lot of BBC stuff already with Sherlock
Yeah.
and such, and I think he's a bit too famous now. He's too A-list.
Yeah.
He's still got Doctor Strange and that role there, and I think he might have a little bit too much on his plate to be looking at doing things like Doctor Who and everything as well.
I think if Benedict wasn't as big as he is now, and he didn't play Sherlock,
Yeah,
he would be an amazing Doctor in Doctor Who.
definitely. Yeah,
But I think the timing now, it wouldn't be right for him to take that role,
no,
which is a shame. But
it is a real shame.
we got as well Hugh Laurie. Don't know much about him acting wise, and I know he was in House, so I think he can. I think there's a bit of comedy and seriousness in that show.
This one we put more down for the look.
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
A lot of these that we've identified as some that are like got the acting abilities there and the look, but then some that we've just put down for the sake of they look like a doctor, or they'd give us the vibe that they'd play a good doctor. So
But
yeah, I agree.
because he looks like Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, he does look a little bit like Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Felton looks like a young Peter Capaldi. Hugh Laurie looks like a middle-aged Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi just looks like Peter Capaldi.
Are we just asking for a Peter Capaldi era reboot? Is that what we're saying?
We'll just bring Peter Capaldi back. Actually, no. Let's bring Lewis Capaldi and make him the Doctor.
I mean, Peter Capaldi already starred in Doctor Who before.